Hey YouTube, React City here. I'm Mark.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
And this is Book of Boba Fett. I am very excited for this. I'm just going to say off the bat that we're all not feeling well. We all came down with something. Maybe a bit more tame than usual. But yeah, so what do you guys know about Boba Fett?
I know that he is super awesome Mandalorian bounty hunter boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We saw him be awesome in The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
And I was surprised at the end of The Mandalorian. It was like, well, to be continued in Book of Boba Fett. I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
He's finally getting his time in the spotlight.
Yeah. So I know a lot of people hold him, near and dear in their heart. Case in point. So I'm hoping that they do him justice in the series. And we don't really do. Does anybody have any insight into the series apart from like the trailer?
I don't think so.
Right. So it'll be interesting to find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, pairing him with someone else is a good play because I have always stood against people who said Boba Fett had no character. He absolutely has a character. He's a bit more of a quieter person. He stays in the background more. It's been a long time, but I was one of those people who he couldn't really afford comics, so I just read the wikis. But I will agree that he was not the most complex character to get like super into it. So pairing up with someone's a good call. I'm not gonna try to pretend to be like a super expert on him or anything because I'm just a fan of him, a big fan of him. But yeah, I'm excited to see what they do here because I know some stuff they did in Legends and I know they kind of cherry pick what they want from Legends. Ready to get into it. So guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, like time here, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and check out the Patreon in the description if you guys want to see the next episode of other shows we do a week early. Obviously this is a live show, can't do that. But in Patreon you can also get the uncut version of our reactions, and this will be available. Though it will take time obviously because this is a very long show. So thank you, and we'll see you in discussion, and Happy New Year. Tatooine.
Yeah, where the huts are.
Jabba's palace.
And we saw him take over at the end of Mandalorian.
Why is it empty?
Oh, what is this? And what?
That's
Like a cryo chamber?
back to tank.
Back to tank?
Back to? What does that mean?
That's the healing thing that everybody in Star Wars uses. It's a liquid.
You gotta really trust the people out there watching you.
Camino.
I guess it's his memories?
Oh, this was where the clones were cloned and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a flashback to where
This is the prequels. This
Yeah.
is the actual scene from the prequels.
the Camino one was as well. That's his dad after he got beheaded.
Oh. When he was in the Sarlacc
Oh,
pit,
yeah.
I think.
After he got
This
swallowed
is
by
him
a
being
Sarlacc.
slowly ingested.
Oh, that is horrifying.
There's always like a hole to stick that in.
Yeah. Burning from the inside.
He dug out.
He went all Kill Bill and dug himself out of the coffin.
So he gave himself oxygen. And then, man. You're a hard man.
Yeah.
Right? Oh my gosh, can you imagine that being your line of sight all the time?
I don't think it's supposed
Well,
to
it's
be
supposed.
like that.
It seems like the helmet isn't on anymore.
Yeah, it's
What do you mean it's not on anymore?
Usually, when the helmet is on, he can see everything properly.
yeah, it gives like a full 360 view, or at least it used to.
Oh, is
And
this
then
when
here
they stole
comes
his
the-
armor?
Yes.
Yep, it's them.
Everyone's favorite pest. Oh.
Oh.
Wow. It's like he wasn't dead. Oh no, let's finish it.
Everybody hates Jawas.
Yeah.
Stormtroopers?
Those are the.
The
Tusken Raiders.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
Tuscans.
I don't know why I thought they were stormtroopers in like the head. Tusken's fun, huh?
Don't forget notes, guys.
You're right.
Wow, he does look dead.
Oh my goodness. He just
Because-
the wind's just blasting him.
Yeah. Time up. We're eating for dinner.
Here, have bug. Ew.
Oh.
Like I was looking at them like, but
It's a
why?
bunch of kids. This is a bunch of kids beating him up. He's just
kinda
watching.
Watching.
Wow.
It's like it's a good day to be alive.
Wow. Oh, I was remembering.
Oh, it knows, bro. It just keeps doing it.
Listen,
It's
do
like,
I have to
stop.
say it again?
He's like, you think I'm scared of you?
It's like, I'm warning you.
Oh, that was his plan.
Massive.
Massive.
Oh.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
using his teeth.
What the hell?
Great.
When you try and help a Rhodian man,
Do well.
oh, that's not fair.
Oh dear, she have a swordy one.
Oh,
Ouchie.
don't get stabbed.
Owie.
Ooh, I guess they're good. They're swinging like
Ouchie.
crazy.
I mean, well, one of them has the handicap that he was, stuck in a Sarlacc pit for who knows how long and then sandblasted.
Oh no! Oh no!
Ouchie.
Oh no!
Ouchie. Times 2.
I guess just gotta show him he can take it.
It's like he's pretty sturdy.
Wake up, boss. I'll let them know you're on your way.
So I'm assuming.
Okay.
So this is after we, after the last time we saw him in the last season.
Getting suited up.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you just said.
Nobody does.
Something about friendship?
We really need a protocol.
Yeah.
That's weird. I used to work for
It's even weirder for him.
Does
Yeah,
it look like a
Wookiee?
person?
That is definitely a Wookiee pelt.
to the new daimyo. It's an honor to be welcomed to Mos Espa you, Dr. Ramsey. May you never leave Mos Espa.
Why that sound
That
like
was
a
a
threat?
threat.
Yeah.
Trandoshan pays you a compliment itself.
Yeah.
Presenting His Excellency, Mob Shades, Mayor of Mos Espa and its surrounding plateaus.
The only tribute I bear is the mayor's heartfelt
Oh, no.
welcome, which I express in his stead.
You're getting drops, bro.
So you bring no tribute.
The mayor's heartfelt welcome and regrets that he's been drawn away by pressing matters, milady. Apologies. Apologies.
Tell the mayor
Like he casting a spell. Apologies.
perhaps another time. Next.
Actually, there is one other matter, if I may.
What is it?
The matter of tribute.
He wants them to give him tribute.
Drop him.
I'm the crime lord. He's supposed to
Yeah.
pay me.
Shall I kill him?
Drop. Drop. Drop.
Drop him.
He works for the mayor.
Is that a no?
Yeah.
That's it now.
Bang. Alright, so he still got his honor.
Lord Fett offers the gift of your leave unmolested.
I would not be surprised if you received another delegation in the near future.
That's a warning.
Yes, yeah.
Would you be loyal to me if I were to spare you?
This is a bad idea.
Could also be a fun idea.
It could be genius.
Yes.
And he needs some Gamorreans. It's
Yeah.
Jabba's palace.
Sure. Here, take this back. Things will go a lot smoother if you accept their ways.
They were fast.
Huh. Yours looks shinier than mine.
That was fast. They got the message fast. Like, just shove money in there.
Jabba had many vassals. Got a lot of ground to cover when people's empire attacked. Jabba
Uh-oh.
was
The
here
Gamorreans are gone.
and intent to rule
Right.
with respect.
They were there a second ago.
They were.
Put your helmet on quickly.
Oh, these guys look cool.
Oh, wow, that hurt them.
You just
And
They
now
just
they
took all the
their
money.
money. Oh,
come
no.
on, Fett.
Yeah, well, he's wearing his armor, so he should be okay. Although I don't know about Fennec.
Fennec is getting hit.
He's not counterattacking
Where's
at
the
all.
Gamorreans? You had one job.
What to do, what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get him. They just took a break.
Oof. Chokeslam.
He looks so
Okay.
angry.
Oh, now he's passed out.
Run back to the shadows.
Get him.
Snipe one.
Wow. Oh, so that was somebody's electricity you just blew out there, sir. That was unnecessary.
It was in his path.
They're ninjas.
Oh, oh.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
They don't have shields.
It's true. We just need one alive. Knock one over the edge and make one knock out.
Nope. Yeah.
She's
Just
like, I'll
need
take the other one. Just shove him in there.
I guess he gets like this a lot.
Yeah.
Back to the dreams immediately.
Oh, wow.
Oh no.
This is a really annoying kid. He just keeps dragging him.
So, home.
They just robbed the poor guy. How did he know to come there just in time?
And now we loot them even more. Let's go.
Yeah, like we were gonna do that.
Maybe he's showing him.
No hard feelings, mate.
He keeps finding
Why
them.
does he keep finding him? He's like, mine.
Yeah.
Easy, youngling. I need some water.
Oh dear, what's that?
Bone? Oh, that looks alive.
That's gonna be a problem, isn't it?
That's
That is-
That's alive.
Lightfoot. And and they're both going down.
What is that? Oh, it's like, I see this. Let me take that too. What is that?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, dog came to help.
What is that?
Wow, that's so weird.
Interesting. It's like a centaur walking
Yeah.
manner. Oh no. And the fact that he saves him will
Again.
be his again.
Yeah. Well, the first time he saved him from himself.
Not right him to home.
Its back is its weakness.
Ah.
That is who I am.
Yeah.
Boba Fett.
And he's unchained.
It's like, see you later. He's like, hey, you're pretty cool. Did he go back with him? Why?
Show his honor,
The other
I
one's
guess.
dead, it looks like.
Hopefully. Yeah, he's dead.
Hopefully.
Oh, he's saying he did it. He's like, oh, great.
He's like, no, I'm wiser than that. I know you did it.
Yeah, it's like,
He's like, that's my kid. I know he wouldn't be able to do that.
That's it.
Yeah.
Discussion.
Discussion.
That was a very good first episode.
Yeah, it didn't disappoint.
Yeah. It set a lot of the groundwork for 2 storylines. We're going to see how he became the king of Tatooine.
Yeah,
and
or
then,
how he escaped the thing. And
yeah,
then-
to get to the throne, I mean.
yeah.
And then how does he keep that throne intact?
Mm-hmm. While trying to do things his way, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, everything from the very beginning, because I started writing at when Tuscans found him.
Yeah, I just wrote the struggle. I think that's part of the reason why we liked the Mandalorian so much, is because he's not this so cool, like, of course he's untouchable type of thing. We see him struggle, but he struggles through it and he makes it, and that's kind of what's happening with Boba Fett now.
Yeah.
Like, he was in the Sarlacc pit and he struggled his way out of it, literally. Kill Bill style, climbing up through the coffin, whatever.
Yeah, I had that as the beginning too. Like, I wrote down resilient.
Yeah.
Like, he does not stop. Like, look at all that he faced through this episode, dealing with the Tuscans as well as the Jawas and almost dying. You know, Sarlacc, you said?
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy, and he survived it all. And even in his weak state, he was able to fight that giant lizard thingy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, any of those things individually would have killed a regular person.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. I love that he just immediately, all right, in the Sarlacc pit, let's get some oxygen.
Yeah.
Let's burn a hole through here and start climbing.
Let's go.
Amazing. Yeah, so I thought at first, like, oh, so they're doing a thing here where the Jawas, where everyone thinks is cute and cuddly, they're scumbags. They're
Yeah.
going to leave him, but the Tusken Raiders have honor. Nope, they're taking him.
Yeah.
And enslaved.
Yeah, and I can't remember the first time I saw Tuscans was in The Mandalorian.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
I didn't see them before that. Or I may have seen them, but I never remembered them. And I felt like they were nicer than the second time I saw them in The Mandalorian. And I was like, why are they so mean? Or why are people afraid of them? So this one really brings to light, like, no, they're kind of not that nice.
Yeah.
They're very hard and brutal people because it's a hard and brutal planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got introduced to them overall in as a first thing that Luke Skywalker is afraid of in the movies. They say that, be careful, the Tusken Raiders around here, stuff like that. And then the prequels also shows them. They also are the reason that kidnapped Anakin's mom, stuff like that. So, like, every time we've seen Tusken Raiders in the past, it was something to be afraid of or to hate.
Yeah.
So the Mandalorian, they were actually the ones who were doing a reversal by showing a better side of them.
Yeah. Showing them that, like, this is an actual, like, ecosystem of people. And it was pretty cool.
Yeah, they're brutal, but they do have a level of respect that they carry for warriors and stuff like that. Something that I liked is when they were doing that whole tribute scene of everyone bringing stuff in, the Trandoshan had a Wookiee pelt, like, as a hand warmer.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Trandoshans are hunters, and they like to go on expeditions to other planets and hunt dangerous things, and they consider Wookiees like prized things. They're slavers.
Yeah.
So yeah, they go to Wookiees' planet and land skiffs and hunt Wookiees and kill big Wookiees and stuff like that. They hate each other.
And then, of course, during that whole gifting sequence, we see
The mayor's
was it his diplomat or diploid or something? Diploid.
Ambassador
Ambassador kind of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, and so arrogant. Like, yes, you want to take over, but
It's like about tribute.
you need to give us tribute. And then he's all, he's not going to be so indifferent about this.
Yeah. So there was a lot in that scene. So one, I like the term daimyo. That's daimyo, Japanese daimyo. They were feudal warlords who controlled plots of land. I find it interesting they use the
Did not
name
know
for
that.
this, but yeah, it's funny they use that name. But
It sounds
yeah.
better with a Trandoshan accent.
But so Fett is different. He doesn't want to run things the way Jabba ran things. And that is respectable, but at the same time, I feel like, don't you think it's maybe a bit much to do all these things different at the same time?
Yeah.
Like, he's stepping into these shoes and expecting everyone to respect his authority, but he has done nothing to show anybody why they should fear him. He showed that he has he's walking around by himself with 2 Gamorreans. Like, is this guy tough? Does he have an army? Does he have a group?
And I think that's why the big fight with the ninjas, I was hoping for it to go better.
Yeah.
I was hoping for him to dominate.
It's very important.
It would have been very important because he's not showing his status of strength in any other way.
Yeah.
If he could show that he's an amazing fighter like he did at the end of with the Tuscans, that I think would have been a great statement for him.
Yeah, like if I'm an aspiring warlord and I've been paying tribute to Jabba forever, I hear Jabba dies and a new guy is in charge, and then that guy dies and a new guy's in charge, and this guy's seen walk around on the street and then he collapses and he says something about hurrying him to his bacta tank. Like, what?
Back
This
to
is my
car.
chance to shine.
Yeah.
Just kill this guy.
Yeah. So I'm guessing the series is going to be about this struggle to, I guess, gain strength of a statement or feel in charge in this planet, or something else. We'll see.
Or it could be testing his resolve. Like, how long can he stay the path that he wants to be with honor and respect? Or does it tempt him with just be brutal and they will stay in line? Because you could do the whole respect thing. It's just way harder.
It seems like in The Mandalorian, he went the whole peace and love monk side. He's like, what is it, like wise warrior dude?
Wise old warrior.
Yeah.
Which I do really like that they kept, because in Legends he was still a tough person, but they lean into the more honorable side of Boba. And I do like that they brought that up here. I'm just wondering, to what extent does that go? How far can you push him? Because so far we're seeing a lot of push and not a whole lot of pushback. He's only fought back when he absolutely had to.
Surprisingly, he did kill one of the ninjas. I was kind of surprised at that. And then he tells Fennec alive after that. That was kind of strange to me.
He seems to have a bit of berserker in him. Because you remember when
he
he
was
pointed
like-
out his eyes? Yeah. He was just
Yeah.
enthralled with rage in a moment.
Yeah.
So
Perhaps.
so maybe there is a monster back there that he's keeping under wraps.
That might be a sign into future.
Maybe that's why he
things.
tried to become wise old warrior.
Maybe.
Because, like, I have anger issues.
And also before the whole tribute thing, when he was waking up from his dreams, he's like, the dreams are back, which means they weren't there for a long time. And he's going through some emotional turmoil, like we were talking about. Now maybe that is what we're going to be focusing on more, his mental state.
Yeah. So Boba is a clone. You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's a clone. And the thing is, clones, most of them were made to basically have an expiration date. They had accelerated aging because they need soldiers now. And they deteriorate. Sorry, that's what I'm trying to say. So they deteriorate. So I'm wondering if that's what's happening to him. And that's why he keeps needing to go to Bacta tanks. Because the clones are grown in Bacta tanks. Bacta tanks are also used to heal regular people. We saw Luke, for instance, put in a Bacta tank to heal after he got messed up. But yeah, in Legends, he had a condition, which I'm not going to get into because they might go that direction. But yeah, he had a condition that had to do with the Sarlacc pit. So I'm wondering if they're going to talk about that. Or if that is the reason why he needs to go into the tank. But I could also just buy that, listen, sure, Django specifically specified that I want the first clone to be unedited, which was Boba. So he ages normally, but perhaps he's still a clone, and at a certain point he started deteriorating. And maybe that's what's happening to him. Because it didn't look normal. Like, sure, he got sandblasted and all that, but he looked like a... You know, like a finger that gets shriveled up after being in the water too long? That's what he looked like.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's almost like a fish out of water, like he needs to be in the Bacta tank. Something.
Right. That is a good question.
Yeah.
And then we see him getting Gamorreans.
Yeah.
So I don't know about these Gamorreans' history. Like, why is Fennec so scared to take them on?
So Gamorreans are obviously pig people, and they're big, strong, and they're not too smart, but they have a sense of honor. And Jabba in the movies always has some Gamorrean guards. But yeah, they're a staple of the Jabba's palace.
Yeah.
And I guess by keeping them on, he figures I'll have some old reliables on my side. There's not really much to it other than they're usually used as guards.
And they were saying, I think the reason Fennec was worried about it was because, like she said later, it's better to do things their way. So rather than torturing them, he took them on. She was worried about that.
I see.
I do think that was a good play, though, because Gamorreans, like you said, they're very loyal. Like, there was a risk of still loyal to the person who's dead and kills you.
Yeah.
But they gave their word, so maybe that's enough.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still think they should have carried him around a litter, though.
Probably not reject all of their customs. You know?
Would it be funny if at the end of all this, after his mental change, he does let them carry him
Yeah, he
on a
doesn't
litter?
want it up.
He's like, okay, fine.
Because it actually reminds me, it's this thing where sometimes a leader wants to connect with the regular man and it backfires.
Yeah.
Like I remember there was this story of Napoleon's retreat from Russia. He always was in a carriage, and the men were always, he could see like they were struggling to walk and stuff like that, and so he wanted to get down on his feet and march with them to show solidarity. And like one of the diaries had the direct opposite effect of, they're like, look, we're so beaten that our emperor is now walking with us. So I think it's something like that.
Oh,
That's funny.
that is kind of funny. Yeah. I wanted to mention the creature that they fought.
Oh, that lizard thing.
Yeah.
Centaur.
Yeah.
Lizard.
It didn't look Star Warsy. I don't know if that makes sense. It looked more sci-fi rather than Star Warsy.
I wasn't a fan,
Yeah.
but it was aight.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what it is, but like the Star Wars creatures have a Star Wars look to them.
I know
And
what you mean.
that wasn't that
Maybe it was too close to regular things we see. Because most of the creatures you see in Star Wars are not something you would see, like, imagine. It's like like out of nowhere, like alien-like. But then this thing looks so not alien.
I can kind of get what she's saying, because there's this thing where you look at Star Wars and for some reason it just all fits.
Yeah.
And then and if you were to take like someone from Star Trek and put them in there,
It stands out.
yeah, there's no reason why they should stand out, but they don't belong there, you know.
Yeah.
So I've seen other shows of Star Wars where there's some things that just don't fit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was weird for me, but I don't think we're gonna see that again.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It was just to show Fett's strength.
The sand fruit, there's lots of those things under the ground. Then, if the kid was able to just say dig right here, like
Yeah.
they've got to be all over the place.
Right.
So that, and also, is that the thing that Mandalorian drank?
Yeah, because they were saying it was so nasty. That's why I was expecting when the at the end when the big guy gave him one, I thought he was gonna be like, "What's this? It's not what I had before," or something.
But
I
it
don't
was
know.
It looked
black and steaming, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
maybe they make stuff in
Make
it.
something.
And that's
like a
different.
tea.
Yeah.
Tatooine's always a crazy planet. I always want to know what happened to it, because it's got so many like hints of a world that used to be there. Stuff like that. Like in the KOTOR games, they talked about there was once a time where it was like a lush green planet and something happened to it.
I think it was that they like sucked too many resources out from it. That's why there's like these, what do you call them? Like the water stations, like where they're like
Oh, moisture farmers?
moisture farming. Yeah,
Like maybe they overfarmed.
yeah.
One other thing with the kid, the kid took them to see some, what do you call those, raiders?
Raiders.
Other raiders, non-Tusken raiders. And he was like, see, this is what they're doing to this poor family.
Is that what that was?
I think maybe he
Or-
was trying to show them the water fountain.
Oh, maybe it's the water. It's like, see that stuff coming out of the ground? Go find some. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
It looks so random. Like, why was he randomly showing them this and then walks away and then says, dig for water?
I mean, they left. You could have
You
just
could
like
have just gotten water from there.
It could have been he wanted to sell them to him. Could have been he was trying to get rid of them.
But he snuck up. Maybe he he saw the smoke.
smoke.
Yeah, it's like, oh, something's up.
Yeah. I'm not fully sure.
It's kind of random.
Because I don't think he could have planned to see the gang still there by the time he got there.
yeah.
So he must have wanted to see them for some other reason. Maybe scout a target, but if you're scouting a target, why bring two slaves with you?
Yeah.
I think your idea of possibly selling them, like maybe he asked his father, "If can I sell them and get the money?" And he was gonna sell them to him, only to find can't anymore. And he's like, I'll just do my bidding,
Yeah.
and then I'll kill you.
Imagine trying to sell Boba Fett
Yeah.
to like a regular sized human, like this massive tank, and like, yeah, oh, you want to buy me? Go ahead, see what happens.
I dare you.
You'll last one day. All right, well, guys, thank you guys very much for being with us for the first episode. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Glad to get back into some Star Wars stuff, but we'll see you guys on the next one. Guys, like Tammy, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, check out Patreon if you guys want to support us, or you guys want to see an uncut version at Tier 3. And Happy New Year, guys. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
A special thanks to our patrons, Washington, Andrew, Suriyu, Robin, Lai, and Andreas.